I look at my ex at one point. I'm just like, can you take him off my TV, please?
Oh
So my
man,
ex just starts to laugh and he's like, oh, well, you don't like him? I'm like, hell no, I don't like him.
Kevin
And then I start
Samuels.
to like question him, like, why the fuck would I like him?
He
So
strikes
fast forward,
again.
me and my ex get into an argument. So we get into this fight, and basically he asked me why I wouldn't do something, like, or why I wasn't like taking him serious or paying attention to him about some shit he was trying to say. I can't really remember, but I told him I cannot take you seriously because you don't pay any of my fucking bills. That's why I'm not taking shit that you're saying seriously.
Damn.
This motherfucker gonna say, this is why women end up alone. I said, what women do you know that are ending up alone?
You, my man, and women out here like you, man. Y'all are women in this situation, and to be live and direct in 4K out here blaming Kevin Samuels or the Manosphere content for the downfall of your relationship when it sounds like it was your reckless ass mouth that's just wild work, man. Listen, it's 2025. Kevin's gone. R.I.P. to the Godfather, that he still got him swinging in the air right now. You can't make this shit up.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Man, but I'm here for it. Listen, we gonna react to it right here on Chat Talk Reactions right after this. Yo, what's good with the YouTube friends and family? Man, it's your boy, Sir H. This right here is Chat Talk Reactions, and we are back here with another video, man. Listen, hey, listen, we got a goodie for y'all today, man. This one right here comes from the woman on the screen who goes by the name of Earthbound_Babe on TikTok, and she claims that Kevin Samuels and Manosphere content ruined her relationship from the clip we just saw. And from what I'm hearing already, and what we're seeing, it sounds like a little bit of deflection, a little bit of delusion, and a whole lot of lack of accountability. They seem to be the villains in this here story, but we are here for it. And look, man, I need y'all to react with me on this, man. Please let me know down in the comment section who or what y'all feel was the real downfall of this woman's relationship. Was it her? Was it her mouth? Was it her attitude? Was it Manosphere? Was it Kevin Samuels? We all need to know, man. You comment, I comment, you react, I react back. Let's go ahead and get ready to get back into it. Earthbound_Babe, my man, is right back on you.
Have y'all ever had a relationship fail because of the type of content that your boyfriend was watching? I just saw this girl, and I'm gonna tag her below, and she was talking about how she lost her boyfriend to red pill content. Well, I basically lost my boyfriend to Manosphere content, and that was the beginning of the end. I didn't know it though. One day I came home, I was in my vanity room. Okay, I have a room just for myself with my clothes and my makeup. In that room, I have a TV. One day, my ex, he comes in my room where I'm decompressing, mind you. And he goes on my TV and he says, baby, I want you to watch this creator with me. Okay. And I said, oh, okay. Because at this point, me and him have been together for about a good 3 years. So I feel like when he was suggesting content to me, it's because he thought that I also might enjoy it. So I said, oh, okay. What type of content does he make? And he says, well, he comes on his platform and he invites women on there and he basically argues with them. And I shit y'all not, the first question that came out of my mouth after he said that was, is he gay?
That's a very loose description of what Kev actually did on his platform. You know, it started with men, then it ended up with women. He gave relationship advice, but you know what I'm saying? He did, his intention was not really to go back and forth with, you know, with women like that. But you know that that's where it's going to go. They're going to take it there. They're going to call you gay or sassy or whatever the case may be if your opinion differs from theirs.
Because in my mind, I don't know an actual real man who goes out about his way to argue with a woman just to tell her about herself. Because in my reality, okay, that don't happen, right? I didn't grow up with men who were around me that did that type of shit. And the ones that did do that type of shit, they were gay. So that's why I asked that question. He starts to laugh and he's like, no, he's not gay. It's just that he likes to debate. He likes to go back and forth with the women and tell them how they're wrong. And I was like, okay, just go ahead and put it on. This motherfucker gonna put on Kevin Samuels. Mind you, I did not know who the hell he was at that point. And most people didn't know who he was at that point because he didn't blow up yet. He puts him on. And mind you, I'm just listening because I'm not watching. I'm taking off my makeup and shit. I'm hearing the content. I'm just like, I look at my ex at one point. I'm just like, can you take him off my TV, please? So my ex just starts to laugh and he's like, oh, well, you don't like him? I'm like, hell no, I don't like him.
Hey, she must have heard something she don't like, man.
If you had to rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10 and you can't use 7, face only, no hair extensions, your natural hair, your natural face, what would you give yourself?
Interesting. 8.
Nope.
Nope.
Hey, nope. Hey, listen, man, Cam was real, man. He was raw. He was authentic, man. He gave you exactly what he wanted to give you in that moment. And he was the same way with men. But you know that men, you're not going to blow up on social media talking to men, you know what I'm saying, about things that men should be doing to better themselves. You can blow up if you do this in a pandering way, though. If you in turn make it about women, you know what I'm saying? Oh, like to wake up and tell her she's a queen every morning. Like, you can blow up that way, Derek Jackson. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, Ace Man, I'm not calling no names. I'm just saying, you can do that when you're doing that, but when you're just telling men how to be better, yo, you need to be better, you're not gonna blow up or gain the same traction. So he switched it up. He said, yo, I'm gonna bring women on the platform, and he gave them the same exact energy that they gave him.
And then I start to like question him, like, why the fuck would I like him? So fast forward, me and my ex get into an argument. So we get into this fight, and basically he asked me why I wouldn't do something, like, or why I wasn't like taking him serious or paying attention to him about some shit he was trying to say. I can't really remember, but I told him I cannot take you seriously because you don't pay any of my fucking bills. That's why I'm not taking shit that you're saying seriously. This motherfucker gonna say, this is why women end up alone.
Facts.
I said, what women do you know that are ending up alone? He was like, that's the shit that I see when I'm watching those videos. Because he started to watch just not only Kevin, but he was watching, you know, other influencers who had the same type of content. So I told him, this is where I had to break it down for him a little bit. I had to hurt his feelings. I didn't really want to do it, but I'm just like, you getting out of fucking hand. Like, you really getting out of line. I was like, I don't know why someone like you is watching content from people like them. You, first of all, don't have the same money as them.
Okay.
You don't have the same lifestyle as them.
Okay.
You don't have the resources they have, and you don't have the platform they have. Okay. So why the fuck is someone like you being influenced by someone like that?
Come on.
You, a grown-ass man, almost into his 30s, because at this point he was like 29, 28 or something like that. Almost into his 30s, you're listening to another grown man. You don't have your own ideology set. You don't have your own morals and values to follow. You're letting somebody else that don't even fucking know that you exist influence you. Okay. And you're a grown-ass man. You try to say you're a grown-ass man. That's fucking crazy. I didn't understand that.
Wow.
I really didn't. Because, yeah, social media is fun, but I cannot say I've ever been influenced by a fucking creator on here. Because, bitch, if you're trying to sell me some shit and I don't want it, I'm going to keep fucking scrolling. Right. If it sounds like some shit that don't sound right, I'm going to let you know it don't sound right.
Ain't that what everybody do? Ain't that what everybody do, my man? You say that you are not, you know, you don't get moved by social media, but you get moved by social norms with the Michael Jackson nose that you got right here, man. And we know for a fact that this was not it. You know what I'm saying? We know for a fact because why? You put everything on social media and you showed us that you got a nose job. You did that because of the social norms that we live in, my man. And people are impacted by everything. This is not a man or a woman thing, right? Women are impacted too, right? Cardi B with the BBL and all of this, like, you see all the women, they were like, man, let me go give me a BBL. You know, K. Michelle with the BBL, let me go give me a BBL. Got women going to the Dominican Republic, coming back looking like ants. I'm just saying, we all are, you know, influenced in some ways by social media, but it's when where it goes wrong is when it becomes toxic, when it becomes, you know, starts to become having a negative impact on your life. Then you can say, okay, like, you shouldn't be. But if it's to better you, it don't matter who it could be something you read. You don't know them. You don't know the author of a book you read, but you still take in those things to help you make your life better, make your lifestyle better. You know, people online who do credit repair, people online who can help you do your own credit repair from your home without you having to pay somebody else for it, right? Like there are so many things that you can learn online and you don't know these people, but if it helps to make your life better, it should not be knocked, and it's not a real man type of thing. That's crazy when people be saying that shit.
But it's hardly ever I get influenced by somebody on here.
Look at
and
the
this
nose.
grown-ass man wants me to take him serious. The one that's getting influenced by somebody, the one that don't pay bills. You want me to take you serious? What the fuck? I said you need to stop listening to the motherfuckers because they got you fucked up. And now you got me fucked up. He just shut the fuck up. He didn't say nothing else. He didn't say shit after that. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to talk to you when I get home. And I hung up. And that was the end of that conversation.
Damn, that was a phone call? Hell no.
I should have known that that was going to be a problem. Okay. Now, another thing too, if you have a boyfriend that has, and this is not all of them. This is not all of them. Okay. This was just the one that I had. And there are many others that are like him. Okay. So please don't get this confused. Do not run with this shit. Okay. Sometimes men, where they have an absence of a father in their life, if he sees a man talking about things that other men respond well to, then he will also try to adopt their ideas, adopt that behavior, because they think that a man is teaching them something that they don't know because they didn't have one growing up. So now they're looking for that. Is what I'm trying to say. I hope I said that right.
Now she's dating coach.
If you're going to listen to them type of people, you got to make sure everything else in your life matches up with them too. Okay. Not just your mentality about women. You got to make sure your finances match up. You got to make sure your looks match up. You got to make sure all the decisions that you make in your life got to match up with theirs too. See, it's more than just having, you know, an influenced mind, right? If you really feel like how that person feels and you want your life to reflect that, you want to move how they move, you got to have your whole life looking just like how theirs look.
Come on, my man. What more do you want from me?
What more do you want from me?
Okay, listen, you brought up the fact that the man didn't have a father. Okay, cool, right? So he started outsourcing, looking for resources, right? He found some online, right? A lot of us find a lot of things on social media, you know, good, bad, or indifferent. But he found something online that he liked, that intrigued him. Now, it's not so much that he took on the ideology, right? But he could have seen some things or heard some things where he was like, dang, I might need to change that in my life. My goodness. Like, I've been slipping, I'm tripping. Like, what's going on? And as a person, right? You want to hang around, or you want to be around, or you want to be influenced by people who are doing better than you, right? People who are on your level, going in the same direction, people who you can look up to and say, not like look up to in the same sense of like idolize, but like you can look at them and be like, yo, man, I'm trying to get where you are. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get there. When you hang around those people, the results normally follow. So when you see these people and you're like, yo, like, okay, I'm not showing envy. I'm not showing hate. I'm not showing any of this. Like, I kind of respect what this person got going on. Like, I'm tuned in. And that's frowned upon. Ma'am, no, you can always get better. This is crazy that you even talking like this, man. And to tell men what men do, but if this was a woman, if a man was telling a woman, oh, you need to do this and that, stay out of women's business, my man. And to say that to a man for 3 years that you disrespected like that you say didn't have his shit together, you chose him.
And his life wasn't looking like that. Okay, like I said, he wasn't doing anything other than the bare minimum. And I really do feel like that was the beginning of the end.
Right.
Tip of the iceberg.
Should have been.
Also, it's no shade to Kevin Samuels. I know that man passed away. I'm not trying to disrespect him, but that was part of my story. Also, I do want to say this, okay? I saw some comments in my last video that they were saying I was rage baiting. Bitch, this ain't no fucking rage baiting. I told you what the fuck happened and I left. Okay. I hardly even responded to most of the comments on there because most people thought that I was just saying shit just because I wanted to get reactions. No, I gave my confessional, my testimonial, and I fucking left. Like, there really is nothing else, you know, to rage bait about. I told y'all a story that happened to me, and that's it. But yeah, y'all, tip of the iceberg.
Hey, man, listen, that's the end of the video. We're going to go ahead and take it to the big screen so we can go ahead and get up out of here, man. And listen, you know what? while we on our way up out of here, man, I want to just I took down notes from a couple of the comments, man, and I want y'all to hear these, and I got a couple responses for it, man. Listen, Uppity African says, look how impressionable they are talking about men. My man, that's crazy work. And this is probably coming from the same type of woman who Derek Jackson had in a chokehold. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Ali So Divine says, single childless women are some of the happiest women ever. Yeah, in their 20s. Yeah, in their 20s, but as soon as they hit that 35, 40, 50, who was it? Claudia Jordan. I wish I had a family now. She online talking about she wish she had a family and she wish she would have done it right. This is what happens. We see it time and time again, over and over and over. Hey, get it. Gorgonzola says the misogyny was already there. Kevin just brought it out of him. Of her man? Do you know what misogyny means? It means that you hate women. Why would I be with something that I hate? Like, we got to start teaching people the real definitions before they come online just making all type of comments about this and that, man. You know, it just is what it is, man. Come on, we got to know what misogyny means and misandry means. Like, it just this crazy, man. Disagreements ain't misogyny. Boundaries ain't misogyny. You know what I'm saying? Being fed up with entitlement is not misogyny. Like, we got to be real about this, man. But real talk, man, to me, nobody ruined her relationship but her, man. Not Kevin Samuels, not Red Pill Content, not Andrew Tate, not the Manosphere, not guys like MTR. It was her mouth, man. Her mouth and her attitude are reckless. She's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? No man wants to be with a disrespectful ass woman, a reckless ass woman who don't care about what she say when she's angry, man. It just is what it is. And to be talking about real man, this and that and this and that, and then you out here following some of the same social norms that other women do. Like, we don't get on here and be like, real women don't get surgery. No, you follow the social norm and got your little Michael Jackson nose. Nobody not calling you a real woman, man. Anyway, man, before we get up out of here, let me know, man, do y'all think social media is helping or hurting relationships in 2025? Should men and women be judged by the content that influences them? I need to know, man. Drop your comments below. You comment, I comment, you react, I react back. Once again, man, it's your boy Sir H. This right here is Champ Talk Reactions. We are back here with another video, man. Y'all already know what it is. Listen, man. I'm good. Listen, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Listen, we react to everything popping, moving, grooving, shaking in the community and the culture, man. Don't forget to hit that like and that subscribe button on your way out. I'ma holler at y'all, man. Peace out, sideways.